All right, my loves. Day 44 of the God Wants to Talk to You challenge. Imagine one day they sit here and say, Day 444. Well, would be in a year and 3 months ish, right? Yeah, ish. All right, we read and we contemplate and we read again. Anything I want to say about this one before I start? No. Dear God, what would you have me know today? Good morning, sweetest. You know I always talk to you. Do not worry about performing or about doing it wrong. There is no such thing as wrong. There is only distortion or confusion or forgetting of truth. All there is love. You already know this, but soon your experience of it will be even greater. You will see love vibrate in every aspect, in every being, in every moment of your life. Every fractal of your reality will shine from the inside, as if it's glowing. This is my light that is being revealed to you. You will see me everywhere and in everything. Your world will begin to shimmer. The same is true for you. You will feel me in your cells and in your bones, in your breath and in your words, in your hands and in every hug you give. A being of light, which you already are, but then you will know it always. It will be beautiful. The light, my light revealed for the world to remember. This is who you are, beings of light. All my love, God. All right, all right, all right. So when I was in Peru 3 years ago, and I went on this ayahuasca retreat, there was a moment where it was not during an ayahuasca ceremony, it was during another plant medicine journey. It's a different plant. It's called Huachuma San Pedro. And while on ayahuasca, you cannot really do anything because you're not really the master of your body or consciousness. But during Huachuma, the trips were longer. So you drink a cup of Huachuma and then you have a up to 16-hour trip. And you can have conversations. You can actually, focus and then do something. For example, we all got on a boat and then took that boat to drive to like a certain place and then visit some tribal people and spend some time and actually, looked at their artwork and stuff. So we were out and about and we were capable. And so, but still, your consciousness is very much open, and you see more of the truth. You see more of reality. You also you receive more clarity and messages from the other side, which this was also when I received the clear instruction that I was supposed to end the relationship that I was in at the time, which this was one of the two big questions that I entered the retreat with. It's like, I don't find the answers. I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to do the most out there thing that I know of. At the time, that was ayahuasca. And then just hope for the best and hope for those answers to find me, and they did. Um, so, what Schumer, one of the participants, she had a whole encounter with God, and she explained and described to us that all of a sudden, kind of God was kind of showing her the true beauty of everything that is. And she described how everything was sparkling. And then, because it was still like an intense ceremony for some people, the effects are different. And also, there were like other parts of the ceremony that then triggered this one event that I'm describing to you now, where someone had to vomit. And that is in itself not a very beautiful thing, we would say, as sober human beings. But as she had this encounter with God, and God showed her the magic and beauty and just pure light that is inside everything, she then afterwards described. And then when Michael had to, purge, like everything that came out, it was still all glittering. And it was also like full of sparkles. And because inside that's still human DNA. And this memory just stuck with me. And it unlocked something in me. Of course, this moment was just like, haha, oof. But what it showed us when she told us that, and what she was shown was that God is in everything. And to know that, even though I am not always able to, recognize it, like touch it in a moment, but to know that just opens something. And to know a truth even before we feel it, all the time. And even though it's not yet accessible to us all the time, but to know a truth and to choose for something so beautiful to be true and to hold on to that energetically opens the pathway for that moment where we feel it in our bones, where it's just inevitable and it's just like so freaking obvious and you cannot not see it anymore. Just like my friend during that ceremony where everything was just glitter, shimmering, glittering, like the light of God was in everything. If we hold on to that truth, even though we're not there yet, that opens the pathway for us to eventually, sooner or later, land there. And the more often we engage with the knowing of this truth and the trust that it'll find us when the time is right, the sooner it'll come. What's also true is that it'll come when it's perfect for us. And then it's the question, what's first, the hen or the egg? But that is only a question if we hold on to the concept of linear time, which God doesn't have to, obviously. He can rearrange everything at all times and all of a sudden it's there and it makes perfect sense. And all of it at the same time, it's like, well, but how could this work now? How could this just happen? And so there are those moments in our lives where we're like, I don't understand how this came to be. And that is when a hand comes in from outside time and space, just rearranges stuff. And our brain tries to fit it into our linear understanding of time and space and gets confused, rightfully so. But our world inside the 3D, not all there is. And the more we can allow something more to be there, the less attachment we have to what we see. And then the miracles can come in. But if we fight anything and everything that we don't understand, then reality is like, okay, so you choose to continue to see only this. Okay, no miracles, then that's fine. Free will, creator. And so with this, I choose to absolutely believe this. I now take it for face value that that's going to happen. And what my friend experienced there during that retreat, I will actually see in my normal sober state. And so there will be a moment where I just see the light inside everything. And it's like, it's really as if, sometimes we have like, what would that be then? Like animations or something? Where something is like cracking, and then from the inside there's this like blinding light, like super bright light from the inside, like from a closed small inside space, and breaks open, and like that's what I will see. And I believe it's going to be you can turn it on and can turn it off kind of thing, because to walk through life and only see that, I imagine that to be a little bit much. But I think I will have the ability to kind of like tune into this reality of light revealing itself from inside everything. And that'll be God winking at me from everything, every being, everything, every moment. And I've had experiences like this, but not sober. But it's always, I like to have moments where like either psychedelic mushrooms or whatever plant medicines. I personally have only worked with plant medicine, not chemical substances. So I have no experience to share on that, but I love all the insights that I got from these experiences, because they have informed my being regardless. It's not a problem that it comes when you're in an altered state. For me, at least, everyone has to find their own way there. I'm a 3 line. I'm a 6-3, so I'm a double 3. I was a double 3 until it turned 30, and still forever inside my 6 line, there will always be the 3 line in human design. So I am supposed to go to the jungle and drink different plant medicines. Thank you for protecting me in all these crazy moments. But I love to have these insights during, times of an altered mind state, because they always inform my being, and I never forget. Like I keep that. I honor that. I steward an experience, and I bring it into my life. And I make sure that, like, I now know that this exists, this ability to experience something like that. So I hope the sound is not too crazy. Can I plug that in? YouTube. We are perhaps this is better. It's probably way better. Um, and I keep those God, I keep those imprints and insights, and I make sure that my sober mind also opens to receive it in a sober state. And so with the light, I have definitely experienced this. It's a truth that I know. It's a very clear truth already, but I know that it still has to land in my body so that I can actually, like with my human sight, awake sight, uh, can then see it. But it'll happen. It'll happen soon. That's what it says here. And we have learned that the things that are being said here come true rather quickly. All right, let's read to close. Dear God, what would you have me know today? Good morning, sweetest. You know I always talk to you. Do not worry about performing or about doing it wrong. There is no such thing as wrong. There is only distortion or confusion or forgetting of truth. All there is love. You already know this, but soon your experience of it will be even greater. You will see love vibrate in every aspect, in every being, in every moment of your life. Every fractal of your reality will shine from the inside as if it's glowing. This is my light that is being revealed to you. You will see me everywhere and in everything. Your world will begin to shimmer. The same is true for you. You will feel me in your cells and in your bones, in your breath and in your words, in your hands and in every hug you give. A being of light, which you already are, but then you will know it always. It will be beautiful. My light revealed for the world to remember. This is who you are, beings of light. All my love, God. All right, my loves. I love you, and I'll see you tomorrow.